My name is Tameeka Bennett, and I live in the beautiful city of East Palo Alto. I've been organizing in East Palo Alto since I was like 15, and just this last couple of years working on affordable housing. So trying to keep families in their homes and keep their rents low and stabilized and help educate them so that they can take part in planning processes. My dad is a pastor, and everyone knows him. Everyone knows him. So whether there's a funeral or a wedding or a baptism or whatever, he's always called upon to do something. We've lived in this home for 28 years. We decided to sell the house because we went into foreclosure. So instead of hanging on to it, instead of really just dealing with all that, my parents were tired of dealing with the bank. They were tired of just making it, so they decided that they would let go of this huge burden and sell the house. I think that might have been one of the most difficult challenges, is telling us. I think there are mixed emotions there. I'm not completely sad, but at the same time I'm not happy. It's just, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I don't want them to have to hold on to something that's dragging them down. And at the same time, I don't want to let go of something that's given me not just my best memories in life, but all of my memories in life. This house means everything to me. All my brothers and sisters were born in this house. I grew up in this house. I learned to ride a bike in this house. I learned to cook, which is one of my, I love to cook. I love to bake. If I wasn't doing organizing, I'd be baking or cooking or owning my own restaurant. I learned to do that in this house, so that's a huge part of everything. Me and my brothers and sisters, we grew up here. This is like, I mean, you have 5 kids in one home. Can you imagine the shenanigans we used to pull off? I mean, it's this home. One of my first memories, which is kind of weird, it's because I don't even know, it's just like a flash or something, but I remember walking in, and on this wall here, when you walked in, there was this little board. It was almost like a chalkboard or something, and it said Bennett home, Bennett house, and I always remember that chalkboard. So it's a hard decision, I know, that they had to make, but it's hard. It's really hard. The fact that, you know, I go to church in East Palo Alto, I live in East Palo Alto, and I work in East Palo Alto can be like heavy. That's like East Palo Alto all day, every day. And my whole life involved EPA, so whether or not I want to move, it's always a sticky question. What started going through my head when I heard that I had to move was, where am I gonna go next? I think it was like, what's gonna happen now? You know, all the work that I have going on in East Palo Alto, I don't want it to stop because I'm not here. Something that surprised me in this experience with, I think, the fact that I can't be in San Mateo County. I think in my head when I was helping other people, it was always like, well, you know, they'll land back on their feet. They'll find somewhere in, you know, the county somewhere near. They don't have to move really far. Thinking I didn't blindly or naively assume that, you know, they had a choice to be in San Mateo County or not. But I always thought, you know, like, if you looked hard enough, if you tried hard enough, you know, you could find, you could do whatever you want. And in this process, I've been looking hard. I've been trying hard. I have been like putting my feet to fire. I have been exhausting every avenue, and there is just nowhere to stay in San Mateo County that's affordable, that, you know, I don't have to spend 3/4 of my income every month on. I think I'm scared of what's coming, because I don't know what's coming, and I don't like not knowing. I am gonna be sad to leave East Palo Alto, and I think that's a little different. Like I said, I'm leaving people here, people behind. I'll still be here for work, and I'll still be here for, and I'll go to church, of course, but as far as like that day-to-day living, I won't be here for, and that's the part that makes it really hard to. I don't know if it's completely hit me yet. I don't think it's really gonna hit me until like August 15th and everything's packed in boxes and there's nothing left in my home that I'm gonna be like, oh my god, this is it. But like my sister has had a little bit of a more difficult time than others. You know, even though I can't stay in East Palo Alto, even though I'm being priced out, you know, East Palo Alto is it's a really great place. It's just an awesome place to grow up. People can say what they want to about it being murder capital. People can say what they want to about the violence. People can say what they want to about the people. But I've lived here for my entire life. I live next to those people. I grew up with those people. Those people watched out for me when I was growing up. So there's community here. And it doesn't matter what you read in the papers. It doesn't matter what people who aren't here say. There is love here. Not just in this house, but in East Palo Alto. East Palo Alto watched out for me when I grew up. So it'll be hard to pass that on.